Greetings and welcome to New Dawn presentation 13 with accompaniment from a robin on this glorious day. Having a slight sort of deviation from the videos with this one, wanted to talk about yesterday. Oh, what fun that was. I had to go to a bank, which means looking up where the nearest one was, whether it's actually open, and then actually going there. So I found all the information I want on the phone. I've got 2 hours to go and have a shower, get dressed, get in the car and go. And whilst this is happening, yeah, those butterfly feelings coming up in the pit of the stomach, the anxiety, the panic attack about it. Nothing new, nothing I haven't experienced before, and the memories come flooding back. I can see pictures in my mind of this brick wall in place of a front door. But this time I'm able to break those bricks down in my mind. I've also got in the back of my mind, if I don't go today and put it off to the next day, I'm now going to have to face that anxiety again and that feeling of having a panic attack that comes with it. So it's like, I've got to face this head on and do this today. So that's why I wanted to talk about, because it's an experience and I think it will maybe help some of you out there. If any of you have got even the slightest empathic abilities, and you know what it's like when if you don't like being in large crowds, the thought of going out into a large area where there's potentially going to be lots of people, never mind all this madness that's going on currently, people wearing masks and all that nonsense, that didn't even come into it. It wasn't even a thought of that. I was dealing purely with getting myself to the bank, doing what I needed to do and getting back. So the first thing to do is exactly what I've done today. If you've got it available, do it. Ground yourself out in nature. Go barefoot on the grass. Soak up the sun. Just listen to the birds. You've got these beautiful colours of these trees. Lovely red maple, and then the contrast to the greens and things, and all the bird song. That really helps to do that first. Then I'm up in the shower and it's like, right, I've had the shower, now I've got to go out that front door. So come out, have a coffee, have a cigarette or a joint, whatever makes you feel easy, whatever brings that anxiety feeling down again. Then I got in the car and I drove to the bank. Now this is another very good piece. Have yourself some music on standby, some of your favourite songs, the ones where when it comes back to the chorus, something like a song like Yesterday by the Beatles, you've got the verses, verse, verse, chorus, verse, verse, chorus. So when it comes back to the chorus, it feels like an old friend. And it helps reduce that anxiety. Even after going to the bank, I came out and I sat in the car, rolled a cigarette, shall we say, and sat there for 5 minutes. I was shaking inside. It was awful. Although I'd already done it, and I thought, well, why am I still feeling like this? I don't want to be carrying this energy around with me. And I sort of observed myself as much as anything else to deal with it. Because I thought, we're not going back to 2014 and 2015 and 16 when I had this really bad. And even right up into just 2017 into the early part of 2018, I was still feeling like that with the thought of going out, but I've minimised it, and that's how I personally deal with it. it's empowering to go through these things because I can look at it in a different way. I recognise the signs. I recognise that butterfly feeling I start getting when I can feel what potentially would be a full-blown panic attack if I allow it to get that far. But because of going through it, you lose, or you recognise those signs and you can then deal with them. So I was just thinking just now, and even now it brings up that feeling. If I hadn't gone to the bank yesterday and I've got to face that today, and oh boy, and then that feeling still comes back again. It's not so much conquering it so it never comes back, because it will come back. It's always lurking there in the shadows. But it's recognising the signs so you can then think, no, I'm in control of myself. If I don't deal with this today, it becomes a bigger problem if I leave it the next day and I keep putting it off and putting it off. So let's get it done, and I did. So now I haven't got the problems next time. I can go, I know where the place is and I can find it again. So that's one less problem. And then obviously nature. That is by far the best medicine you can ever have, and there's always other ways as well, don't forget. I don't want to say dump all your problems onto other people, but open door policy here. If you're facing something, for what it's worth, I may be able to have the right words to help you, or if you've got a network of really close friends, the ones you really trust, that you can talk to about anything and everything, then get in contact with them. Be a lifeline for each other, help each other. It's mutual support. There's no shame in admitting you have any of these things: anxiety, depression, what's the other one, panic attacks, or just days where you just generally don't feel right. The energies that are going on currently at the moment, all these sort of things can all add up, and this is where we need to support each other. And often it can be done just purely with words and just changing the mindset on the way we think about things. Anyway, I thought I'd share this as a video in the hope that it helps at least one of you out there that may be going through this experience as well. Interestingly, there was never a thought in my mind about all the madness and all the fear things that are put back on Facebook. I didn't even consider about being snatched and having that dreaded needle put in the arm, because that ain't going to happen. I'm not going to manifest that thought. I picked a time of day that was quiet as well, and in some ways there was the time pressure as well of, I've only got 2 hours to get this done. But I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it, and we're just going to keep ourselves calm. And I've got like an image of a guide that I can trust that was there with me, that I took with me all the time in my mind, and that made all the difference as well. But it's the combination of things, the way you see the things, nature being the best medicine, the bird song as well. It's beautiful. I just did a little test run with this, and it caught the song of the robin, so every time it said something, I played it 14 seconds back, and then it's almost like it was responding, and I thought maybe I shouldn't do that, because I don't know what this robin's actually saying. So, because if you listen very carefully to what we think of as song, it is so complex, and it is almost, well, it is a language, and you can hear them communicating with other robins, and well, all birds seem to do it. Lovely, all the sounds. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that, and I'm showing off as well, because what a glorious day. Look at this. I mean, blue skies. Lockdown, nothing. This is fantastic. This is the best therapy ever. I love this peace and quiet as well. So little traffic, no sirens. There's a lot of good to be found in this. And this is a perfect time for self-reflection, as much as anything else, being the better versions we can of ourselves, and helping each other through this difficult time, and making it less difficult. So it actually becomes a time of, I don't know, what's the word, a sabbatical, a retreat. Use it like that. That's what I'm doing. This is a new dawn. This is a journey, and it's very much an internal journey that we're going through. Anyway, I think I've actually got this video to come out the right way up. That's another reason I did the test run this time. Anyway, hopefully that's helped one of you out there at least, and thank you for listening, and there will be more videos coming soon. I'm pretty sure tomorrow night I'm going to be a guest on another channel, Black Sheep Researcher. It's Paul's birthday, so what a wonderful way to celebrate, and Maz from Roots channel as well. That would be awesome. Just listen to those two. I'm really excited about that. Give yourself something to look forward to as well. That's another key part of this as well. So I will say ta-ta for now.